closer to the camera. Something about you look a lot different. I see what it is. When I say your vibration is rising rapidly, when I say you're about to super saiyan out of your body, family, you're not even going to feel like you're walking on, or you're going to feel like you're floating. I'm being serious for whoever this is for. Some of you already feel this way now. It's something that's internal. It's nothing to do with the physical. Some of you who this video is for, you could use a blessing. You need a blessing. You need miracles, all that. But there's been something much more significant that has been happening inside of you that you cannot put words to, or you cannot quite put your finger on. For you, this is your confirmation. What it is that's been happening, my love, is that your vibration has been elevating to an astronomical level. Your vibration has been elevating to an astronomical level. It has been surpassing people around you like crazy. Some of you have been led to be alone. That was even part of one of our prophetic guidance. I want to say it was for the month of January. It could have been for February. We've been going in every day. I can't keep up with what we do on Patreon as far as like the timing of the words, because we do that every day. Y'all can join us on patreon.com/prettybosstv. Family, we back. For those of you who've been on Patreon before too, family, we back. I can't wait to see y'all back. You see? When I say you are going to a whole nother level, if you've been finding yourself in isolation, if you've been finding yourself not really wanting to deal with certain people or certain connections, this is literally because everything about you is transforming on a completely different scale. If only you could see what is happening to you in the spiritual realm, if only you could see what you look like. Some of you look at yourselves and you're like, Pretty Boss, I don't feel like my best self. I need to eat more. I need to eat less. I need to exercise. I'm exercising too much. I don't have balance, Pretty Boss. I don't like how my skin is. I don't like how my hair, it's things that's off. See, this is funny because this has been a message that was coming up constantly on Patreon. Any of my Patreons that are watching, this is definitely for you too. Think about what happens when a snake is shedding its skin. Now, I'm pretty sure at first when that skin starts to come off, it looks like, what's wrong with you? When a snake's in that transition stage, it don't just have that nice shiny look. It's going through two different phases. On the inside is beautiful new coat. On the outside, this other crust is falling off. This is the same type of analogy. What you're looking at when you look in the mirror, what you're looking at when you look in your life, what you're looking at when you look in your bank account currently in this moment, what you're seeing is that still that old snake skin that's there, that's peeling off. But what you don't realize is right after this slides off, right after you continue to make it through this transformation that you've been undergoing, that glow underneath, woo, it's gonna hit different. They gonna see you from a mile away, baby. There's gonna be no amount of darkness that people can't see you when you're in the building. Embrace this. This is something that we've been embracing as a Patreon collective. We've been embracing. We feel everything. We're not hiding from emotions over there. We're not just sweet talking over there. No, we're dealing with all of it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And for so many of you, this is the same transition that you've been going through, but you just don't realize what's been happening, and that's why you've been confused. Well, this is your confirmation. This is your word to understand what you've been dealing with. You're not the same person. You haven't even realized that. Some of you have, and inside you do. Subconsciously you have, but it hasn't caught up to your conscious mind. You haven't really perceived what's going on. You haven't perceived that everything that's been happening is seeming to fall apart around you and looks nasty around you has been working out for you. You can't perceive that all of those things are literally what was necessary to create the diamond that you've always been. Let me give one more analogy since we're talking about diamonds. Most people will take a diamond and think it's a dusty rock. You see a diamond in its natural form, you're not gonna be like, ooh, that's a diamond. You're gonna look and be like, what's that? A clear quartz? But for a person who's able to recognize that, get that dusty rock and polish it off and create something beautiful. How many carats is it? That's what you're going through. You're that dusty rock that nobody sees. You don't even see it. That's about to get chiseled away. Imagine that. Imagine something overnight going from looking like a dusty rock to something that most people can't even afford. I love y'all. We going on patreon.com/prettybosstv, family. Talk to y'all soon, y'all willing. Peace.